Hello, fellow collectors. Frank here, back with another TTM show. TTM stands for Through the Mail. These are TTM autograph returns, and I have 3 today. 3 more former baseball players, spanning from the 60s to the 80s here. We're going to get right at it here. First, I have Mr. Tom Burgmeyer here on the 1976 Topps with the Twins, and on the 1981 Topps with the Red Sox for the set. This is 128th for that set. This is postmark out of Kansas City, Missouri. This is 3 for 3 in 85 days. No fee, and that's the 49th for the 76 as well. So 2 sets I am working on. This is Thomas Henry Burgmeyer. He was a left-handed throwing pitcher. He was born on August 2nd, 1943 in St. Paul, Minnesota. He attended Cathedral High School in St. Cloud, Minnesota. Made his debut at the age of 24 on April 10th, 1968. And here he's on the 70 Topps as well. And I love that ink on the 70 as well. Looks very nice. He played how many seasons of the Bigs? 17 seasons of the Bigs with the Angels, Royals, Twins, Red Sox, and Oakland A's. He was 79 and 55 record. He is mostly a reliever at a 3.23 ERA, and he had some coaching stints as well, as you see in the Royals organization, mostly. And he did answer for your questions, which is always great. Ask him who was his favorite player as a kid. It was Mickey Mantle and Whitey Ford. Any advice for young players? Never give up your dream. Just keep on dreaming, folks. And thank you so much, Mr. Tom Burgmeyer. Do appreciate you taking your time to sign these cards. And this is the second time I've got back from Mr. Burgmeyer. This is TTM number 2. We have Mr. Gary Wagner here on the 1968 Topps and on the 1971 Topps. This is postmarked in Indianapolis, Indiana. This was a 2 for 2. This took 99 days. This was for no fee. Took a little while, got back, looking nice. Very nice there on these cards with blue ink. This is Gary Edward Wagner. He was a right-handed throwing pitcher. Gary Wagner threw a no-hitter in his first game he ever pitched for his college team. Went to Eastern Illinois University in Charleston, Illinois. He was born June 28, 1940 in Bridgeport, Illinois. He debuted in the majors at age 24 on August 18, 1965, pitching 2 shutout innings versus the Los Angeles Dodgers. And he played 7 seasons in the majors, mostly as a reliever with the Philadelphia Phillies and the Boston Red Sox. Was a career 15 and 19 with a 3.770 ERA. Had 22 career saves. Arm troubles seemed to limit his career. He pitched pretty good during his career. And I asked him a few questions. Who was your favorite Red Sox teammate? Gentleman Jim Longborg. Toughest batter he struck out? Pete Rose. Any advice for young players? Have fun. Always have fun of what you do. If you're playing this game or any sport or whatnot, or you're collecting cards, or you're getting autographs signed, have fun. Thank you so much, Mr. Wagner. Do appreciate you taking your time signing these cards very much. In TTM number 3 here, we have Mr. Tom Hutton. This was a 3 for 3 in 24 days. No fee here on the 1973 Topps and the 1981 Topps for the set. 129th for that set. This is Thomas George Hutton. He was a first baseman, pinch hitter, outfielder, left-handed hitting. Was born on April 20th, 1946 in LA, California. Went to high school in South Pasadena High School. He debuted the majors at just 20 in 1966 versus the Pittsburgh Pirates, and here I have him on the 76 Topps as well. This is the 50th for that set. He played quite a few seasons in the majors with the Los Angeles Dodgers, Philadelphia Phillies, Toronto Blue Jays and Montreal Expos. He was part of the 1972 Topps All-Rookie team. He also had broadcasting stints with the Expos, Yankees, Blue Jays, and Marlins. He retiring after the 2015 season. Answer a few questions. What was your biggest clutch hit off of Tom Seaver? I had read that he was pretty good off of Tom Seaver. He didn't say anything off of Seaver was clutch. Most exciting game he broadcast. Nolan Ryan's 7th no-hitter versus Toronto. And try to get better in some area of your game each day. Is his advice to you? Thank you so much, Mr. Tom Hutton. Do appreciate it, and I have something special for you to hear today. Here is Tom Hutton. He's broadcasting Nolan Ryan's 7th no-hitter in the 9th inning.
From Arlington Stadium in Texas, it's Game 2 of this mini-series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Texas Rangers. Hello, everybody. I'm Fergie Ulver, and are you in for a treat tonight? A pitching matchup that features the ageless wonder, Nolan Ryan, who can still throw in the mid-90s with his fastball, against the finesse of a Jimmy Key, who from 60 feet 6 inches can still thread a needle with the best of them. So it's power against finesse tonight. Now, here's Don Chevrier and Tommy Hutton.
Fergie, the Blue Jays begin May having gone 12-9 in April. That's the same as April of 1990, 14-14 last year in May. I think the team can do better than that this time.
Well, I think so, Chevy. And what I saw in the month of April, I saw a couple of surprises. In the starting lineup, Mark Witten, the way he's been hitting the ball with his 14 RBIs, and Devon White. A lot of people weren't sure what Devon White would do in that leadoff spot, and he has done it all. How about the pitchers? Mike Timlin, he's done the job in the bullpen. Dwayne Ward, I don't know if you could call it a surprise, but certainly a big plus.
Jays getting their first test against the West. It's Texas series on to Kansas City after this tonight. Ryan and the Rangers are set to go on CTV. Franco again. Ryan's an out away. Standing between Nolan Ryan and the 7th career no-hitter is Toronto's second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
And even though Roberto Alomar is a fine bunter, you go up there and you say to yourself, if you're going to break up a no-hitter, you're going to do it swinging.
You've got to. Like everybody else tonight, he's 0 for 3, and that's strike 1.
This is electrifying, and I know after he struck out the side in the 2nd inning, you and I turned and looked at each other and said, he is on his A game tonight.
You had that feeling. Strike 2. Perhaps the most remarkable man to pitch in this game. Nolan Ryan. Low. The entire stadium standing in anticipation of the final strike or the final out. Piece by Alomar.
And again, he's staying with his fastball.
It is what has gotten him this far, and he hopes it'll drive him home. Two and two.
Looking at that ball saying, I don't want this, no more curveballs, give me a good one, I'm going to go with the heat.
Nope, that won't do either. Let's settle for this one.
that right. Give some credit to Roberto Alomar, who battles and battles and battles right here. He doesn't want to make the last out.
Young man that got his first big league hit ever off Nolan Ryan. That's it! Number 7 is in the books. The remarkable Ryan has done it again.
There you have it, Tommy Hutton and his partner there, broadcasting Nolan Ryan's 7th no-hitter, facing a stubborn young hitter by the name of Roberto Alomar, who two Hall of Famers facing off. I didn't know he actually had his first career hit versus Nolan. Anyways, thank you, Mr. Tom Burgmeyer. Thank you, Mr. Gary Wagner. And thank you, Mr. Tommy Hutton, for these TTM returns. And thank you for joining me for another TTM show. Thought I'd leave you off on this Friday with a special treat there. Not going to do a Saturday special this week, so I thought I'd leave you something special there. Nolan Ryan's 7th no-hitter. Pretty cool to watch some of those old highlights. Well, I'll be talking to you real soon. Have a good weekend if you're listening to this on Friday. If not, have a good day of wherever you are in the week. Take care. God bless. Peace.